proceeded to have 9 straight 3-and-outs and then started turning the damn football over.
Yeah.
Eventually, the dam breaks even for the best defenses in the country. You got to put
Mm-hmm.
some damn points up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to help them out and play complementary football, and that is not going on in Norman.
No.
Yeah.
No. You can't. I don't care if you're Georgia, Alabama, or any of the great defenses. If you play a majority of the game on the defensive side of the ball, when your offense ain't producing any points and going 3-and-out, your defense is going to wear that down. I don't care how good of a defense you are.
Yeah. Yep. And you know what, Son Legend? That's why I'm on here tonight, man, because I had my granddaughter with me.
There's no doubt about it, Legend.
I had my granddaughter with me, and I was going to do mine tomorrow, but
you got to do your job.
I was like, no,
and
I don't want to run.
Literally, really, 2 weeks. That was your game plan, Coach Ricks. You're an offensive coach, right?
Yeah.
Coach Ricks.
Yeah. What's up?
I think you're muted.
No, he's not. I can hear him on my end, Jason.
I can't hear shit. I'll pop out and come right back.
Okay.
Okay.
But Coach Ricks, like I was saying, sir, I mean, this is a tough. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know what? I said in my video, I'm not going to let this game give me nightmares because I'm a combat vet and there's worse things that'll give me nightmares than OU Texas loss.
Man, look, I did Desert Storm, Desert Eagle, and everything, and I'm not going to sit here and stress over a football game that 17 to 21, 20-year-old kids play. Do I think it could have been executed better? Yes. Do I think that it could have been a better outcome? Yes.
Yeah.
But you still have to trust. And I think that Michael Hawkins saw what happened to J.A.
Exactly.
And now he's so afraid to make a mistake that he got shutters on. That he's only looking at one thing. And when it's not there, he's thinking that he's fast enough to get what he needs, and he's not, because you're playing right into their hands. A spy to the left, a spy to the right, condense everything in the middle, and make him see only one thing, middle of the field, where he doesn't want to throw because the ball might get tipped, interception, then he's scared that he's on the bench.
Right.
So it's very unfortunate, but that's when we need an OC or a quarterback's coach to say, hey,
thank you.
You know, we need both. Lincoln was both. I hate to say it. Lincoln was both.
Lincoln was both.
And we need a quarterback coach and we need a OC. That way, I don't like coordinators that's up in the damn booth.
Me either.
Be down on the field.
Me either. I've never liked a coordinator in the booth.
Because I want to be able. Are you there, big dog?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hear me now.
I'm gonna go ahead.
What was your question?
Go ahead and drive while I'm doing this, so if y'all lose me, you know why.
Okay.
What was your question?
Yep.
You said you had a question for me.
Oh yeah. So we're talking about offensively. You're an offensive coach, right? I mean, what was your? Obviously, your goal is to score points and stuff like that. But what was your process for trying to figure out what it is that you're trying to do for your game plans? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be something. There's a goal aside from let's win the fucking football game, right?
I was just telling Son Legend and everything, man, is that this is if it was me, and like I said, high school is different than college, of course, but still X's and O's are still X's and O's.
Sure.
We tried to exploit mismatches. From the game that I saw, anybody notice the first quarter, what OU was doing so good?
Yeah.
Running off the edge.
I've said that all year long.
Why'd you stop it? We were running up the gut in the A and B gap against all these other teams and wasn't getting shit.
Right.
We were up against Texas on the outside of tackle and we're getting 5-6 yards of carry. Why we stop it?
That's what I can't understand.
We deliberately stopped running something that was productive and went to some bullshit that was
went
called.
nine straight 3-and-outs.
But to answer your question, Jason, in this game right here, from what I saw, this is what I would have done. I would have continued. How many times did Michael Hawkins go under center, come turn around and do a play action, because we were running the ball good off the edge. That's when you implement your play action, and then you hit your bootlegs, or you give your quarterback time to see more than one progression.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like the shotgun formation and then trying to run the ball. It doesn't. It's not a real good decoy.
No.
It
At
really
least go to the
isn't.
pistol or something. Yeah, but you know what? That's just kind of.
But
That's just
I'm
the way
saying,
things are these days, and I get that, and like I agree with you. I mean, I'd love to see the guys go under center every once in a while. We know that doesn't really happen very much, you know.
yeah,
But it's just, and particularly in the air raid system. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that I want you to get rid of the air raid or any of that stuff. I want you to stop running the bear raid or veer and shoot, and mixing in your air raid principles that aren't working, because I don't think he knows what he's doing.
he doesn't. I mean, I'm gonna sit here and say this and like I said, even though I know it's high school, I've been an OC for 10 years, and I can tell you right now, that shit today was drawing a sand kind of shit.
Yeah. The same thing we'd do in the Sandlot.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. That right there was, I'm scared to call the offense. I'm scared to put my quarterback in a position to where he's going to. I mean, this is what this was today. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat shit. If you're asking me a question, I've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been scared to call a damn OC game in this damn game. It's basic stuff. I do what gets me 5 and 6 yards. I will nickel and dime your ass down the field if I have to. It'll be a long. You know how painful it is for you to go a 17 drive, 5 yards, and then score a touchdown on the damn defense?
Mm-hmm.
They do not like that. 17, 18
No.
plays, they do not like that.
Nope.
But you can't go 9 and out, 3 and out 9 straight times and expect to beat somebody. So I'm going to give credit to where credit is due, but you get handcuffed to a damn football or to a damn post is what Michael Hawkins was tonight, because that was the OC that did that. And I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going
I've said this I've said this jokingly today on a few other podcasts. Hell, nothing else ain't working. Put the wishbone in, run the freaking wishbone.
oh, Buckwild, this is not excuses. I'm just telling you what I saw. And that would be the same thing to tell you if we would have won. I would still complain about some things that I saw. Is that why do I deliberately?
I think Tim Beck is probably the best OC right now, because he's that guy that's he's multiple. He doesn't care what he runs. He runs what works for his players. You know,
and
he runs the right game plan for who they're going to play against right now.
And Ranger, no, there is no other Nick Saban. There will never be another Nick Saban. There will never be another Nick Saban. Not with the NIL deal going around. There will never be another Nick Saban.
No, there will never be another. There will never be another Saban, Switzer, Bear Bryant, Vince Dooley, Lou Holtz.
The game is different now, guys. The game is different.
The game is different. Yes. And I've never said in my life, since I've been podcasting, that Brent was going to be the next Nick Saban.
Now, look, I think that Brent's done a lot of things that I'm not saying that we need to fire Brent Venables. I'm saying it's time for Brent Venables to take over the entirety of the program instead of just focusing his attention on that defense. He's got Zach Alley now. It's time that you can trust Zach to do the right thing with your defense.
Yes.
You know that whether you're running it or Zach's running it, if your offense never moves the football, then your defense suffers from that. If that's the only reason that he gets involved, then he's got to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's his record, guys. It's his record and his damn ass on the line, by and large. I mean, look, they're all on contract, but the point is that when it comes to Brent Venables, he's the one that ultimately he holds all their jobs in his hand by his job. He gets fired, they're all gone.
Which brings me to the question: do you think Monday morning Joe C kind of has a little one-on-one talk with Brent about this situation?
I think Joe C's having that conversation with Brent
right now.
Right now. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
right now.
If he hadn't had it in the last 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't watched, and I hadn't gotten a chance to watch. I mean, shit, you couldn't get on the internet. But I hadn't really had a chance to watch the press conference. You guys can fill me in on it. I'm sure he's.
I haven't either, Jason.
From what I saw a little bit of it, and you know how Brent is. He is meticulous with detail. He likes to look a man in the eye and talk to him.
Yep.
That's the first time that he was not looking at people when he was talking to him. He was pissed.
Yeah, he wanted to kick his dog. That's how he was the whole first year when they were losing those damn one-score games.
Yeah.
He looked like he was ready to. He had an ulcer the size of freaking your fist, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
these guys hate losing more than they love winning.
Yeah.
Help me understand, Jason and Coach. We've already played what, 6 games?
Yes.
And we've maybe seen just a minute bit of an improvement on the O-line, if any at all. Do we start questioning the Big Bill now?
No.
I don't think it's Bill.
It ain't Bill, man.
Because
guys, the whole
Jason, I was just asking. This was just running through my mind today.
I will say this. Here's what I'll tell you about Big Bill. He's in charge of the protections and what needs to be called and how they're doing whatever. Does he need to make some changes? Yeah, probably.
Yes.
No, I mean, he's not above reproach. I'm not saying that's not, but I'm going to say that this is baby with the bathwater shit. If we start talking about questioning him.
Yeah, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like, come on. Again, we could say, you said it on your show last week when Ty was on there. Think of all the SEC schools that will be lining up for his services if you do that. And guess
that's
what?
true.
Ryan Fasusi, Ryan Foji, gone. The chances that you get Babaloa, over. You don't do that. You don't do that. It's not. But if the whole system is flawed from the start, and you're having and the other thing is they've had a shit ton of injuries.
Right.
I know they've been together now. This is what, the 3rd week in a row that they've played.
Right.
That they have the same 5. Okay, great. But everybody else, they've had 6 games now that they've all been together. And the fact of the matter is that defensive front at Texas is better than I thought it was. And they got in on them. Look, they may just not be as good, and this is part of the portal game. Look, Alabama's struggling on their offensive line still, too.
They sure are.
You know what, Jason? The one thing that we run on my defense that Texas ran today that I was happy to see at a college level that hasn't been ran that often. You know when a guy goes in motion on a jet sweep? That strong safety blitzes from that side that he just left? No one does it no more because
I know why.
Some reason I've always been told. I've always told my guys if that receiver goes in motion, when we adjust and we shift, that backside backer is going to blitz because that quarterback never see it coming. Michael Hawkins didn't see it coming.
Nope.
So the game plan is. Texas was not playing up on the receivers on the outside. I don't know, and somebody said it in the comment earlier. T-Boomer, Coach Ricks, how many times was the running back open and never got a look his way? Running back was open at least 5 times in the
at least 5.
in the flat.
So was Bauer. I saw JJ Hester streaking down the field in the middle. I mean, there
Hey,
was
Did
there
y'all
was
see
a lot of
Gavin
things that.
Sawchuk?
Here's the
Did
thing,
y'all
though.
see
You can,
Sawchuk wide open down the sideline?
Yeah,
but guys, you can also forgive the quarterback for not seeing that when he has a second and a half before he's getting
true,
bared down upon.
Right.
true.
That's right. That's
You
true,
know, I
Jason.
mean, I'm just saying, it's easy to sit here and say, like Christopher Shannon just did, that fucking Michael Hawkins sucks over one damn football game when you weren't saying that the other day. Or it's easy to say shit like that, but these guys have to go through the maturation. None of it, even the best players in the world, the best quarterbacks in the world, they don't do that. They don't just become that guy overnight. And they learn at the college level. They learn when they get to the NFL. That it takes time, always. And look, right now you got outplayed. You got out schemed, out everything today.
Yeah.
And we just, again, the propensity to want to throw babies out with the bathwater is dumb.
Yeah. I was just asking that question, Jason. I wasn't trying to.
I'm not even talking about you right now. I'm talking about also, like, you know, saying shit like about Michael Hawkins now. We just got rid of the other quarterback that Christopher Shannon was talking shit about.
Yeah,
and now
all we have left.
We're going to go back to him thinking that that's going to save anything. What are we talking about?
Yeah, and now if you're wanting to bench Michael Hawkins, who we got now? Casey Thompson. He's the last one in.
For the love of God, with Casey Thompson, really?
Yeah. I'm just saying how Sooner fans.
Everything. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on Casey. Before everybody loses their shit, I'm not hating on him. I'm just telling you, he ain't that dude. Could there become a point that, you know, maybe you need, because of his, I don't know, man. I don't think that that's what you're looking for. I know he can throw. He's there to become a coach, guys. And nobody was saying this yesterday or this morning.
Yeah. Ben we was just assuming that Joe C was going to talk to BV about Seth. We're thinking he's having that talk. He either had it after the game or.
I like this one. Latrell may very well be gone.
I would have left his ass in Dallas.
Man, look, this is one thing that I'm not about taking guys' livelihoods and affecting change in their life.
Man, they're gonna get paid.
But here's my thing. You have to be loyal to the players in the university first. Over guys' employment.
That's the whole thing we were talking about with Jackson. That you can say whatever you want about today. And I don't think that anybody's going to tell you that Michael Hawkins had a good day, including Michael Hawkins.
Exactly.
Right? But that doesn't change what happened in the Tennessee game or what led up to him getting the hook.
Here's the thing about that, Sooner Cowboy.
Because of 3 absolutely ridiculous turnovers that cost you the football game.
Yep.
Here's the thing on that, Sooner Cowboy.
We've watched this kid come in and do amazing things. He tried to lead a comeback against Tennessee. It was a little much. He led an 11-point comeback in a matter of, 2 minutes?
Yep.
Against Auburn on the road, and you guys don't get to say both things, that it's a tough place to go play, or they suck. You don't get to say both.
Yeah.
If it's tough to play everywhere in the SEC, then it's tough to play everywhere in the SEC. I don't want to hear that shit anymore.
Man, look, everybody in the SEC is struggling. Everybody.
Well, I think there's a little more parity in the SEC than there used to be. But I also... Yeah. What's going on in that LSU Ole Miss game right now?
Dude, I never thought in my life I would ever see South Carolina go into Tuscaloosa. And they go down to the wire.
They'll look great one week and trash the next. I can't with Shane. Shane Beamer, I would never hire that guy.
That game right now, Ole Miss is 20 and LSU 13.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Right now, Florida is tied with Tennessee 17-17.
Nah, I knew that was coming. Florida always
Wow.
beats Tennessee. Florida always beats Tennessee.
And Oregon is marching with 3 minutes left in the game. Ohio State's up 31-29.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah. Like I said,
ball
man,
game.
this is the year. This is the year. And I'm gonna be. I've never thought I would say this about college football because I love college football more than I like the NFL. I hate that.
Oh, I don't even watch the NFL right now.
And somebody like, what? I don't like NFL because it's just spoiled people, spoiled
Yeah.
kids. So here's my thing.
It's turned weird too. There's so much weird stuff going on at the same time, and I'm upset about Otis Taylor, so I'm like, fuck the NFL right now. But
Here's my thing. If you remove all the BS that's going on today before this game, Oklahoma has yet, we are 6 games in, have yet to have at least 2 of their starting receivers.
Yeah.
At least 2.
You know what though? They've yet to do in the last 4. They've got 4 touchdown drives in 4 games.
Yeah.
That's not good, man.
No.
Yeah.
So it tells you is that the commentators and everybody's saying great things about. Remember when we used to play SEC teams? They always say Oklahoma can score points, but can they stop anybody?
Yeah.
Now, can Oklahoma score any points?
No, and the answer is unequivocally no.
So,
like literally, you put 3 points on the board. You should have had 6. You know, finally got a miss from Keltner.
Yeah.
Right, but look, you could have win with 13 yards in the first quarter, plus a turnover in their own territory that you didn't even convert into points at all. That should have been a touchdown. It should have been 10-0 before they ever got started. At worst, at worst, it should have been 10-0, or at worst, it should have been at least 6. Right?
Yeah.
But you can't go out there and do that. And Oklahoma had, it was close to 200 yards in that. The second quarter and the third quarter, Texas has 200 and 300 yards. They put 500 yards up in the next 2 quarters.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
and it's not just because the defense sucks. Because all of a sudden the defense sucks when they held you to 13 in the first damn quarter and turned you over. No, they were on the field way too fucking long.
Yeah.
Because you had 9 straight 3-and-outs.
Hey guys,
Exactly.
I know it's a lot of people in here, man. Let's at least hit the like button if you're gonna come in here and commentate.
And they're trashing everybody. You better
piece.
not be a freeloader. Do not be a freeloader.
Come in here, hit the like button. I mean, because we're gonna take this. I'm gonna eat this crow with a little bit of barbecue and a little bit of bourbon sauce. So, it is what it is for me.
Good for you, Texas. You finally won another Red River game. Yay, yay, yay. Go fuck yourself.
Boy, you crazy, but
I don't give a shit. I'm a good coach for you. I don't give a shit. They're coming in here talking shit because they won. Good for them. And we were, yes, I was wrong. We could have very easily been right if what we were just talking about had a little bit of offense behind it. And I did add that in, that we needed to continue getting better on offense. They didn't do that today. It could have turned it. It didn't. In the end, Texas did their thing. They won the game. They did what they were supposed to do to win. Oklahoma didn't. We're not denying that. None of us are. You don't have to love it, and you can talk all the shit you want. It's fine. But don't expect us to just sit here and take your bullshit and not say nothing back to you. Especially me. You guys know better.
Hey, Oregon is on the 5-yard line, on Ohio State's 5-yard line.
Damn.
Look. I've seen this game on my phone Neither one of these damn teams got defense. They're just going up and down the field. 8 plays, 70 yards. 7 plays, 80 yards. 9 plays, 75 yards. What the hell?
They turned it into a Pac-12 scoring fest
Hey,
after dark.
what's up, Benji? Hey, so is next year going to be a rebuilding year? Nah.
Guys, there's a lot of talent. Despite what Christopher Shannon was in there saying, there's a shit ton of talent there.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Damn.
Yeah. Man, look, Billy and them, they're gone.
Brother, yeah, that's not the same thing.
Mhm.
They're gone. I mean, so I don't know.
Look, I think that what they have to do is change some things up on how. I mean, are you rebuilding an offense? I don't know. I think if you go get the right coordinator here, stop with the nepotism crap, or if you want to call it nepotism, you don't have
That's
to
the
get
thing.
somebody that graduated from Oklahoma or played at Oklahoma to be your coordinator. You don't.
No.
Well, it's like I said,
go get the best guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I said in my video. There's 3 former players that I've seen that was top-notch assistants
Yeah.
in OU, and that was Lucius Selman, Gary Gibbs, and Jackie Shipp.
Yeah.
Them's the only 3 that was worth their salt as assistants. That was former players.
Yeah.
Well, and Josh was.
Yeah, but he sucked at the end. So
I don't know. I don't
think he sucked and everything. I think what it is.
Points a game that last year, right?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, you know who really sucked was Mike.
Oh yeah, Mike Stoops.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. When that a team doesn't have their 4 or 5 or 6 best receiver, it makes the defense a little bit more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Makes the defense a little bit more, I can do this and do that. Because let's be realistic. If I'm a junior or senior and I'm playing against a freshman, I already feel like I got the edge already.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because of maturity and because I've seen things that they hadn't seen. And I just feel like I'm the better off talent and I'm developed. Here's the thing on what happened today. We didn't give our team a chance to win the game. We were playing not to lose.
Right.
You put Michael Hawkins deer with headlights, and he looked. Somebody said it in the chat. It was unfortunate looking at him because you can tell that it was getting to him.
Mm-hmm.
It was getting to him.
Yeah.
And I'm very sad, man, that it went down like this because I've always tell my players, and I live my life the same way. I don't mind losing.
No.
I don't mind getting beaten losing, but I'm not going to beat myself.
Right. Right.
OU didn't give themselves a chance today. Let's just keep it real.
No.
I was texting Jason when he was at the stadium.
Mean that Texas didn't do their thing. That means that OU didn't do their thing. That's why that game is usually very, very close, right? Because you step up on both things.
Yeah. Well,
that's not true, Shawty. He is ready. J.A. isn't any more ready than he is. I guarantee you. He hasn't shown that he's any more ready. He has no more bigger arm than what Hawkins has, not as fast or quick, and he hadn't processed information worth a damn. Today he had a bad game today. He's had very good outings the last 2 times he's been in. He's been more impressive by a lot than Jackson Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
By a lot.
Oregon just went up 32-31. It's but hold on. I'm a call it right now. Ohio State has 1 minute and 47 seconds left. They're gonna go down and kick a field goal.
Oh yeah.
Because they haven't stopped. Man, look, I'm gonna read something off to you right quick. This is what this game's been like. Okay. 6. Oh, hold on. 6 plays, touchdown, Ohio State. 6 plays, touchdown, Oregon. 7 plays, 75 yards, Oregon. 12 plays, 75 yards, touchdown, Ohio State. 5 plays, 32 yards, field goal, Oregon. 4 plays, 75 yards, Oregon. 4 plays, 74 yard touchdown, Ohio State. 2 plays, 28 yards, touchdown, Oregon. This is what I'm talking about. 7 plays, touchdown. 5 plays, touchdown. Ain't no defense in this damn game whatsoever.
Well, I had a couple of my Texas but Longhorn fans over watching the game with me today. We do this every year. It's an annual thing.
That's brutal.
And they said, Mike, don't hang your head, buddy. You're and that's where I got this phrase. He said, y'all's players is you're playing with the duct tape and baling wire team. He said, man, he said it'll get better. Don't worry about it. Because man, I had to pick myself up off of that one.
You know what, guys? I would give Texas. I would be like, you know what, Texas, you came in here and did exactly. If we were full throttle at everybody, and Texas beat us, I would be a little bit more happier that way.
Yeah.
I'd be a little bit more happier that way. The better team won. We had all of our guys. They had all their guys. That but I don't like using it as an excuse. Well, we didn't have this. We don't have that bullshit.
No, we're not making. I'm not going to make that excuse.
I'm never going to do it.
They needed to do. Damn it. Period.
I'm never going to do it.
Didn't because look, the defense gave them an opportunity to be in that game, and they didn't get in it. So that's not the fault of anybody but them. Period. So that's where I think, and look, I'm not the dude that wants to fire people ever. I'm not that guy. I don't want to call for that, but I think that it's been pretty clear, right? That this has been that they were on a tight leash.
Yeah.
For now, and that it was a wait and see, and I don't know how. If you don't think, look, when you see what you saw today, how in the world could you believe that he's the guy, that these two guys are who should be leading your offense? There's no way that Brent thinks that. And if that's the case, why would you wait? Why are you going to let him run that offense for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
Because to me, you've got a guy like Emmett Jones in there that everybody thinks could be an OC easily, or a head coach even. And
one thing we'll get out of Emmett.
We bring him in and let him finish out the season. If it works, maybe we stick with him. If it doesn't, we don't. But he knows that. I mean, look, he would, and maybe Emmett does do that. I think he's very good.
Yeah.
I think he's very good. I think he's done a great job. I think that, all that recruiting good and all that other stuff that he's done, doesn't look great right now because all those guys are hurt.
Yeah.
That they were expecting big things from. Now, I would love to see, I don't know why we're not seeing Ivan carry on. I don't know why we haven't seen very much Zion Kearney. We're talking about big body dudes. Zion Reagan's even. Well, and Zion had a couple of times that he was streaking down the damn field today.
Yeah.
And didn't get hit. But again, whatever was going on there, and look, I'm going to say this again, Texas wasn't even really blitzing. They were. No. It was just their normal pass rush.
Yeah.
Pretty vanilla.
Well,
and they played a lot of. They're good.
They played a lot of 3-3-5. A lot of 3-3-5, and that's a good look. That's normally what I run. What used to run whenever I think I have a mobile quarterback at the 3-3-5 because it gives you 2 extra spies on the quarterback. It doesn't take you out of your formation and everything for play action or for deep passes. Everybody is aligned and everybody is guarded. But it'll put your spy on the Mike side and put your spy on the weak side.
Dogs up front to run that 3-3-5. Right. Yeah. But to run that 3-3-5 and get pressure on the quarterback, You got to have
Yeah.
some nasty dudes in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey,
Well,
Coach, I got to get out of here. It's
I'm about to get off myself because it's 11 o'clock here, and I got my grandbaby, and I got to put it to bed.
But thanks for having me on, Coach. You have my email now. Anytime you
Yeah.
want me to jump on with you, I'll be
It's gonna be
Jason.
a lot. It's gonna be a lot.
Jason, good seeing you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll do something tomorrow, man. And I know Coach Ricks, you got something, and I'm supposed to do something with K. Chris, I think, when he gets home too. So we'll be talking a lot.
I'm doing
All right,
something.
brother.
I wasn't gonna not show up and have you guys talking shit that I didn't come in here
Oh
and
no,
face up.
no. I was gonna have your back. Because I was
knew
gonna
you
come
would,
on
but
for 30.
hey,
I'd have had you back,
I
Jason.
don't duck conversations. I don't duck conversations. I say what I say, and I back up what I say. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I was
At the end of the day, guys, we're all grown men.
Yep.
I can agree to disagree,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm cool with how everything turned out today. To be honest, I
Me
would
too.
love to have won.
Only anybody that picks games that says that is 100% because that the dude don't exist.
No.
But Coach,
No.
you take care. Jason, love you, brother. Y'all have a good one.
Take
Love
care,
you, man.
man.
We'll
Take care,
talk to you
man.
guys later on.
All right, y'all take care,
Yep.
guys.
All right, Coach Riggs. Thanks, man.
Hey, Jason,
Going
man.
down anyway.
Hey, you good, man? Get home safe, man. Get home safe. And hey,
All
guys, I'll be on tomorrow and everything, man, to do another recap of this and everything, man. Look at some more of the footage so I can have a little bit more comments to say. Texas fans, good game. We'll try again next year. All right, Jason, man. Take care of yourself, man.
Horns down anyway. F Texas.
Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man.
All right, man. Later.
Hey, boomer sooner, but
Boomer.
sooner.